On your first question, are we simply concluding contracts because all of a sudden there are some nice press reports about the state of play of this vaccine? I think Eric has already replied to this a few days ago, saying that is clearly not the case. We are taking these negotiations extremely seriously. It goes through two phases. A first negotiation which leads to the conclusion of exploratory talks, where we have kind of a pre-agreement on the number of doses, and then we have the second part where we try to translate this into an advanced purchase agreement. This is a complex negotiations. We're talking about very important topics. It's very technical, so this takes time, and we take this very seriously with the help of a negotiation team. The negotiation is being done by a negotiation team, supported by scientific evidence. So this is done extremely seriously. Any statement which would say that we're just following the waves of media on this are not correct. Second, what do we say about the request to publish these contracts? Well, I think this is also something that has been raised already a few times in this press room. It is extremely important to know that we are having negotiations in a very sensitive environment. There's quite some information which is sensitive business information which cannot be shared. I'm talking here, for instance, about the price or development processes or production processes, which are part of the confidential business information and therefore covered by confidentiality clauses. And we have to respect these clauses. I would like to stress immediately that this is not only in the interest of these companies, but it's also in our interest. We want to preserve the integrity of the negotiations that are still ongoing with other companies. If we were to publish this very sensitive information whilst negotiations are still ongoing with other companies, you make these negotiations extremely difficult, and I would doubt that it would be in the interest of the European citizens, for which we try to reach correct agreements. As far as transparency is concerned, finally, I believe that several measures are taken to be as transparent as possible on any topic which has to do with the development of these contracts. Our chief negotiator has gone to the European Parliament. We are organizing webinars, so there's a lot is being done to show where we are and to keep everybody informed on the state of play of things. Thank you.
Thank you. The fact is, Angela, that we started discussions with the vaccine developers extremely early, right? Way before the summer, if you remember well. And therefore, there is a parallelism between the work that they have been doing in terms in terms of developing the vaccine, and the discussions that we have had with them all over the summer. But we are not linking the signature or approval of any contract with any specific announcement. The fact is that in many of the cases, the preliminary discussions were concluded some time ago already, so well before the announcements. But then signing up, drawing up the contracts and getting them approved by the college takes some time, as I had the opportunity of saying already last week, I believe.